Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. Who's ready to write? Welcome to our Sunday afternoon live writing sprints. Let's see, we have Hayden, the Southern writer. Hello, you all. Who's ready to get some writing done? I know I am. Let's see. So far I've passed 6K on my 50,000 word goal for Camp Nano. So not bad. I'm hoping to create a nice little buffer there. Let's see, Elizabeth, hello, hello. Heather, ready to write. Awesome. How are you doing? Michelle, good afternoon, everyone. Happy to be here for the first sprint. Then I have to bail. Let's get some words. Hey, thank you for joining us for one. Elizabeth, good afternoon. Heather, I had such good luck yesterday rewriting one of the scenes lost. I'm inspired to keep working on them. They really are turning out better than the originals. That's awesome. Rita, good afternoon, friends. How are you doing? Claude, hello. We'll be outlining and researching my short story. Nice. Okay, guys. I'll just give everyone a second here to dive on in. I'm ready to continue developmental edits. Sweet. Hayden, 4,300 words into my 27K word goal. Need 834 words today to meet my goals. Beautiful. Nice. I like that it's a nice manageable amount. Ashley, hi. Yay, glad I could make this one. I'm catching up on Fiverr work and proofreading a client's book about websites. Sweet. Okay, guys. Who's ready to get some writing done? We are going to do 4 25-minute sprints, but we're going to do our 5-minute breaks a little differently because we don't really do a 5-minute break around here. What we do is my 2-minute micro sprint plan, in which we define what we're going to do in each sprint to make sure that we're maximizing the potential of that 25 minutes and ensuring that we're moving our projects forward. Hey Tabitha, welcome. And yeah, let's dive right on in. So what you're looking to do is figure out what you need to reveal about character plotter setting in the next scene or chapter you're working on, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the obstacles and opportunities you can throw at them to enrich your story and create more relationships, complications, revealing about their personalities, the action steps you're going to take to get there. And that could be as simple, walk in the bar, shoot the bartender, leaves before the cops get there, trips on the doorstep on his way out, whatever you want to do. Bad example, but okay. And then the resources you're going to need at hand. Hey, Rachel, welcome. Okay, guys, let's dive on in. I'm going to do paper today. I'm actually enjoying working in a paper planner again. This actually feels really good. Kind of missed it. Didn't realize how much I missed it. Hey, Birdie. She is saying hello to everyone. Okay, guys, let's dive in. So if these are your first words today, in the first sprint I will, and if you've already written, in the next sprint I will. 2-minute timer going up, and let's figure out what we're gonna write. Hello, SS. How's it going? Okay, let's dive in. Moon has arrived. Okay, guys, timer going up. In the next sprint, I will. What do we got? Oh, looks like SS had to jump back off Moon because she had to go do something. So hopefully she'll be out. Hayden, in the next sprint, I will start laying out the mind palace of this house better so the reader can have a better mental image of where things are. I will do this by having Virginia go to the library. Sweet. Very well defined. Rita, in the next sprint, I will continue editing and changing this chapter. I ended up dividing it into two, so I may need to refocus the beginning paragraph. Nice plan. Elizabeth, in this sprint, I will hand write another page or two of rewrites and take notes as I need to. Beautiful. Heather, in the next sprint, I will work on the new lead into a lost scene and maybe start recreating it. Ooh, love that. For me, I have to insert a scene. Actually, technically, the scene I wrote yesterday was the insert. So now I have to get back on track and figure out how I'm going to put this. I'm just going to write it because the scene has to be written. It moves everything else forward, but at the same time, I need to figure out, I'm just going to put it into Scrivener and let it just be there, and then I will figure out later on where it's going to fit better. We'll see how this works out. Tabitha, I'll continue copying grammar. Yay. Sweet. Okay, I'm just going to push this aside. There we go. Okay, guys, who's ready to dive into our first 25-minute sprint and get those words on the page? I'm a little nervous about the scene. This one's kind of pivotal, but I'm just going to dive in. I'm going to get it written and see what happens. And the editing magic can happen later. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Let's dive in. Good luck and good writing. I'll see you on the other side. How'd you do? How'd you make out? Got 598. I think I finally got to complication. I ended up moving through the scene the night before what needs to be written. So let's write that scene. Welcome to everyone who's joined us during that sprint. Let's see here. Let's see, Birdie, small progress. That is fine, no problems there. Bryn missed the beginning of the sprint, but she's joined us now, so welcome. Let's see, Claude, I did some good research, pretty happy. That's good to hear. Writerski, hello, got just under 200 words, nice. See, Michelle, 754 words this sprint, which is a record for me. Really nice. Let's see. Inca, 302. I'm glad you were able to jump right into that sprint. Rita, I read through a few pages, deleted some words, and ended up adding 129 from the total word count. So far for this chapter, 2 more pages for this chapter. Sweet. Elizabeth, I hand wrote a page and a quarter of hand writes in chapter 1 of developmental edits. Sounds good. Hayden, 297 words for me, completed the description of the living room. Nice. Inca, sorry I missed you last night. I crashed out after dinner. Your body was telling you needed the rest. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Heather, 492, and the rewrite has officially started. Nice. Bryn, I've moved from drafting to editing, so I got 160 and 28 pages edited. Whew, nice progress. Elizabeth, I didn't realize until today just how much editing this chapter needs. At least these edits are making the book better. Always, right? Rachel, 574 words. Well done, guys. Okay, let's dive into our second 2-minute microsprint plan. Deep breath, let's do this. What you need to reveal, what you're trying to get your protagonist to do on the page, the action steps you're going to take to get there, the resources you need to throw on the page, and the obstacles and opportunities you're going to toss in there to make everything fun. Shannon, hello, just joining and looking forward to getting some writing done. Sweet. Okay, guys, in the next sprint I will. 2-minute timer going up, and let's dive in. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Elizabeth, I now can see just how different drafts 1 and 2 will look. I'm learning a lot already, even though it's only day 3 of edits. Sweet. Hayden, in the next sprint, I will send Virginia through the kitchen to elaborate on how clean Henry likes to keep things and expand on the idea that he is a very orderly character, thus contrasting him with her organized chaos, disorganized cleanliness. Interesting. Birdie, in this sprint, I will keep plotting. Nice. Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I will get through more of Chapter 1 developmental edits. Sounds like a plan. Inca, in the next sprint, I need to ramp up the friction between my main characters, one of whom is a human crash landed on another planet with his friends. The other is a hot alien. Oh, I'm loving that. Heather, in the next sprint, I will continue to rewrite another one of my lost scenes, including change of the POV. Well, last time that worked beautifully, so we can't wait to see what happens. Bryn, next sprint, edits, laugh aloud. Rachel, in this sprint, I planned on establishing the fact that the enemy of the pack is not who they thought it would be. Nice. Nice reversal there. Rita, I will continue editing, revising. I will finish this chapter. You will. You've got this. Okay, guys, let's dive in to our... Let's see. Actually, before that, I did pick another card for us from our Moonology deck. So, I got an interesting one. I haven't pulled this one before. It's the Fixed Moon. Hold Your Vision. This seems interesting given that we're just about to start Q3. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break a deadlock. With pardon me, voice leaving. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Now, as we're sitting about to jump into Q3, I think that card is going to say maybe we should look at our plans that we have created for ourselves and make sure that they are what we want. Are we being stubborn or are we stuck? So far, guys, I have been using Sarah's glass pebbles method here for tracking. So these are my pebbles for the week. I decided to do color coding, and that way I could simply sit down and when I finish a Pomodoro, just drop a bead. What do they call these things? What are they? Beads? They're not beads. They don't have holes in them. Whatever we're calling them. We're going to call them a glass bead because I cannot think of another name for them. And let's dive in, guys. So in reflection of that, let's keep ourselves unstuck and dive into our next sprint. 25 minutes. Good luck and good writing, guys. I'll see you on the other side. Go. Just had to complete that thought. 667 for me. Still haven't gotten her to do what she needs to do, but nice little bits are being added here, which I'm kind of liking. So this is going to be a big chapter, I think. So how did you make out? Hello, Elaine. I hope you are getting caffeinated and feeling ready to write. Okay, what did I say? Okay. Let's see. Bren, more pages edited, 50 words added. Nice. Think out loud, Steve. Yes. It's been a long time since I saw that one. Elizabeth, my first chapter is gearing up to be longer than other chapters, and that is okay. Nothing wrong with that. As I said, I'm building a monster, but that's okay. It needs to be done. Rachel, I got 339 more words and changed direction just a bit. Interesting. Hopefully in a good way. Rita, I am still not done with this chapter, but getting closer. And with all the changes, including paragraph switching, I added another 121 words, I think. Nice. Elaine, I started my morning in Min and I'm starting to wake up. Caffeinating as you go. Okay guys, we are at the midpoint, so if you haven't gotten up to stretch, now would be the time to do it. If you've only been drinking caffeinated beverages, it might be time to get some water. If you've only been drinking water and you need a little pick-me-up, it might be time for some caffeine. Ready? That's it for me today. Thanks for the sprints and good luck everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's see, Heather, only 254, no onlys in this room. 254 is words you didn't have. The words were coming, but we had a heavy rain here, and after it stopped, I had internet issues and it wouldn't let me type. Ooh, that's not good. I hope that passes quickly. Inga didn't get far because my dinner arrived, spaghetti and veggie meatballs. Heaven. That does sound good. Elizabeth, I am going to get developmental edits done on this chapter before the end of this day. Yes, you will. Okay, guys, let's dive into our third 2-minute microsprint plan. But before that, I am back for anyone who's interested with our Plan With Me session at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. For writing sprints, I will be back next weekend. Hold on, let me grab this. Next weekend, on Saturday the 9th, I will be in my 8 p.m. Eastern time slot, so come and join me for more words then. And then Sunday of next week will be 3 p.m., I think. I don't think there's any conflicts there. It should be my regular time. And then the Plan With Me at 7 p.m. Okay, guys. Let's dive in. Let's see. Charlotte, 526 for me. Having everything outlined scene by scene is really working for me. Nice. Yes, I'm kind of loving it because even when I deviate, I can go right back to the plan because it's right there ready for me. Last time I did scene cards, the index cards, which was okay. But I'm really liking the fact that everything is in Scrivener and everything is just ready to go. And I wish it was... I need to figure out how to make Google Docs do this. I know there's a way, I just haven't figured it out. Not as cleanly anyway. Scrivener is so beautiful for that. Okay guys, let's dive into our third 2-minute microsprint plan. What you're trying to get your protagonists to do on the page, what you need to reveal about character, plot, or setting, the action steps you're going to take to get there, the resources you're going to need, and those obstacles and opportunities. I need more caffeine. I only had a little teeny bit today. Need more. Yes, me too. I love Scrivener. Oh, yes. Okay, guys. 2-minute timer going up. In the next sprint, I will. Let's do this, guys. Okay, let's see. What did you guys come up with? I think I figured out a nice little complication, which will be a nice little segue into the actually completing that scene. And it adds a little hint of something, which I think I like. Let's see. Okay, where am I? Oops, I gotta go backtrack here a little bit. Okay, Ashley, yeah, I was sleeping that whole time. Oh no, well, you needed the rest, obviously. Elizabeth, I'm enjoying handwriting developmental edits with my first draft printed since it helps me see what needs changing even more than just looking at the screen and making edits. Yes, definitely. Also, I can write notes on the printed pages as well as my notebook. Oh, so true. In the next sprint, I will keep trekking forward. Oops, come on these edits. Nice. Ashley, I'll keep proofreading. Sounds like a plan. Let's see. Heather, in the next sprint, as long as the internet holds, I will finish the scene again. You're doing okay. And we're wishing you that the internet gods play in your favor. Bren, the sprint, more edits, finishing a chapter and a half. Nice. Rachel, for this sprint, I will close this chapter with the two women making the decision to go on the rescue despite what the others tell them to do. Ooh, nice, nice. I like that conflict. Charlotte, in the next sprint, I will show my heroine interacting with her family to reveal the enemy has been causing problems within their ranks on the street. Ooh, nice. Elaine, next sprint, continue doing admin and social media planning for the week. Nice. Rita, continue with this chapter. I'm going to take a wee break, go grab my coffee, and then I'm going to finish the sprint with you guys. I need to finish this chapter so I can tuck it away and get on to the next one, which I'm excited to write. SS and a 1. Okay, guys, let's dive in. Third sprint, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Awesome. Okay, guys, let's dive in. 25 minutes. Good luck, good writing, and let's keep moving our stories forward and getting them written on the page where we can edit them later. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Good luck. So how did you do? Ariel just joined us. Welcome. Let's see. I got 372 that time, but I also took a wee break in between, so. And I ain't got caffeine, so I'm happy. Elizabeth, my main narrator, went from being short girl who will be a bit short as an adult to someone who will be a little short in elementary school and then have a big growth spurt in the middle school and end up being taller than her sister who's 5'8". Ooh, interesting. That's gonna change her view of life. Okay, I gotta write this down. Let's see. We are about to enter our last sprint, guys. And we are also, but there, I am not done today. We'll do one more writing sprint and then I'll be back at 7 p.m. Eastern for our plan with me. I hope you guys can join me for that. Oops. Okay, let's see. How did everyone do here? Rita, so close to the end of this chapter. I added more words and removed lots too. I'm staying until I'm finished this chapter. Oh wait, there's still one more sprint. There is, yes. Elizabeth, my father is 6'6" and she is full grown. She will be at least 6 feet tall. Interesting. Woohoo, planning. Love it, Elaine. Heather, 458. Internet held and scene is finished. Oh, that's great news. Elaine, I did them in and thought about updating my website. Sweet. Rachel, I now know what order I need to place things in for the heroine to make sense. The heroine to make sense? The heroine to make sense? Clarify. Is heroing a verb? Can it be a verb? It should be a verb. Bryn, 182 words added and almost 3 chapters edited. Linda, up to 623 so far, double what I planned on this story. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see here. Let's dive into our 4th 2-minute micro sprint plan. Inca, 316 that time. I've been almost consistently 100 words or so under my usual sprint word count the last week or so. I hope it's just the COVID and not burnout. How do you figure out the difference? You know what? You're still making progress, so it's okay. It's okay. There's 316 words that you did not have. Just keep in mind and check in to see with your energy levels. If you need to maybe take a little bit of a break, a little self-care, do something a little bit on the fun side to refill the well, some reading, some gameplay, nice hot bath, whatever it is you need that will make sure that you're getting yourself back on the mend and feeling your full self. Speaking of, Charlotte, 523 for me this time, only 3 less than last time. I'm steaming ahead. You are. Okay, guys, the only difference we do with the last micro sprint plan of the session is we try to set ourselves up for defining the outcome of where we want to end up so that we can easily jump back into our writing the next time we write, knowing exactly where we're starting from. Elizabeth Tinka, I feel you. I recently finished being sick with COVID and I'm still having fatigue and chest pain. I pray for a quick recovery. Oh, take it easy, guys. Give your body the time it needs. Okay, let's dive into our last 2-minute micro sprint plan. I'm still feeling a bit sorry for myself. Oh, I know that feeling. I couldn't believe that it was like, just get out of my body and leave me alone. I've been sick. Now I want to be well. There should be like a gate there. We're over it. All right, guys. Let's dive in the next sprint if you plan on doing more writing. And in the last sprint, if this is Rainier, to finish off your writing for the day. Yeah, let's dive in and get those that plan in place. 2-minute timer going up. In the next sprint I will, because I'm hoping to cuddle up on the couch after the plan with me and do a little more writing tonight. So in the next sprint, I will. Okay, let's see. Elaine, in the next sprint, I will finish up my admin and maybe start decorating my new planner for Q3. I pulled stickers out. I haven't used them yet, but I pulled them up. Elizabeth, in the next sprint, I will continue developmental edits for chapter 1. I'm currently editing a dialogue heavy scene. Sweet. I like dialogue heavy scenes. They're fun to write and they're fun to read. Heather, in the next sprint, I will work on a new scene that needs to go between the lost scene I just rewrote and the last, I hope, lost scene that needs to be written. Interesting. Okay. I'm helping with mine to actually finish up and get onto this key detail that has to happen because it pushes everything else forward in the story, and I don't know why I'm dancing around it. It's time to get it on the page. Rita, I will finish this chapter and or stay until I am. There is always the replay button, guys. Okay. Let's see. Deep breath, guys. We are going to pour the remainder of our energy onto this page, onto this chapter, scene, whatever it is that we are working on, and make sure that we are moving ourselves forward. Charlotte, in the next sprint, I will bring my scene to a close. I can start fresh when I open Scrivener again. Sweet. Okay. The part that bugs me is I felt like I would have already been on to the next scene, and I'm still arguing with this one. So I'm hoping that means I get to move my little tab piece here onto chapter 16, and that's where I get to start later on today. That is where I'm hoping to end up, because that's where I want to be. Okay, guys, 25 minutes. Let's take a deep breath. We're going to take all of our energy and put it on the page and get this done. Okay, guys, good luck, good writing, and I'll see you on the other side of 25. Okay, how did you make out? Okay, so I'm back on Saturday, the 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern for more words. And I will be back later today for Plan With Me, so come and join me at 7. I got 760 that time. I still haven't finished this chapter, but I can't argue with what I've written because it's needed. It's necessary. Elaine, I did a lot of research during that sprint, but I also got my admin done. Sweet. Elizabeth, all right. I got some research done. That's good. Yeah, using Pomodoros for that is perfect because it keeps you just working within that short period of time. Rita, yippee, I got it done. I finished editing, revising 2 chapters this weekend. Next up is reading and then planning at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sweet. Okay, guys, I'm going to save this document. Let's see. Ashley, I proofread 16 pages after my nap. Perfect. You needed a nap. You gotta have a nap, girl. Okay, guys. Anyone else want to check in and tell us how you did? I'm going to take a wee break. We get about an hour and a half break here before we'll be back for the Plan With Me. So go kick back, have some late lunch, have a early dinner, whatever it is that works for you. Inca 343 for me. Sweet. Just now sounds good. Yes. Let's see. Heather, 531 words. I'm feeling a little drained. Thank you for the sprints. I'll see you for planning. Go take a. You need to go take a break, guys. Kick back and relax. You've earned it. Inca, thanks for hosting. You are so welcome. Bren, 306 words added. 2 more chapters edited. Sweet. Charlotte, 585 for me. Loving it. Thanks so much for hosting. You are so welcome. Okay, guys. I will be back in about an hour and a half to do our Plan With Me. Until then, go kick back, relax, and get yourself ready and settled with your planner, your Q3 plan if you have one in place. I have not done my stickies. I should say that I did stickies for one goal. Gotta do the rest of them, but that will be something I will keep nibbling on. Let's see. Ashley, I'll be there at 7. Sweet. Elaine, thank you for the sprints. I'll be rewatching the replay later to catch the first hour. Nice, thank you. Shannon, 282 words, but lots of thoughts about what to do next. Love it. Okay, guys, until the Plan With Me, go kick back and relax, and I'll see you shortly. You guys are amazing today. Thank you for joining me for the words, and I'm amazed by you guys and the progress you make each and every time. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Go kick back. See you now. Bye.